Good morning, everybody. I'm going to be super quick. You know what you're here for. This is 5 proven cold email scripts that have booked meetings with proof and analysis into why they worked. We're going to go over 5 of them across a few different campaigns of mine, a few different clients of mine. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into this right away. Let's go. Introduction. There is nothing like when the proof is directly in the pudding. No more frameworks, no more templates, no more vague guides on best new script for 2024. Nope. This is real proof. Here are 5 cold email scripts I've used for myself or for clients that has generated demand on completely cold traffic and made $30,000 in new revenue. You better be excited as this lady right here. I think that's from The Office. I can't tell. Let's go. First offer, okay? This is for our agency here. So a lead generation offer. I go, hey, Juan, we can book you 20 plus high quality demos in under 90 days, all on a 100% performance basis, like we're doing for similar B2B SaaS companies like so and so. Just to try and provide as much value as possible, I made a document for you going over exactly how we can help. Should I send it here or is LinkedIn better? Signature. Juan goes, hey, Ryan, thanks for the outreach. Sure. Let's have a conversation, please. I'm going to turn on Do Not Disturb. Okay. So it doesn't get easier than this, right? One email, one response, one call book. Super simple. This is a split test for my own offer that I run, but let's kind of take a look at why I think this might work, right? So first thing that I noticed, there's no opener, there's no compliment, there's no first line. As of right now, at least, I don't utilize Clay or any AI tools, although I'm planning on it. So we just get right into the offer. No fluff. Hey, Juan, saw you were um, no, we're just getting right into it, right? Um, this can work better. You're being super blunt with your claim. No funny business. You're getting right in. Now, the claim that I make, the 20 plus demos in under 90 days, which is our offer, is tied to the 2 clients of mine that I name right here. So backing your claims to some kind of proof is always good, especially because I drop these 2 clients' names. They can go right into Chrome and search them up and see if they're real people and what those companies are kind of like. So always try to tie your claims to proof. It makes it a lot easier. This is kind of an interesting one here is I say just to try and provide as much value as possible. Shout out Matthew Larson where I got this from, but the reason that you do this is you're literally telling them I'm trying to provide value. I don't know exactly what this does, but it does some sort of psychology to the prospect's brain because they understand that I'm trying to give them something and that you understand, how many emails like this they probably get every single day and you're trying to do something different. So this is a really good line that I would recommend that you try and use for sure. Um, and then by saying this rather than, oh wait, sorry, I say right here, okay, yes, sorry. Should I send here or is LinkedIn better? So this line is kind of funny because I'm implying that like you're going to be sent this. Now this is might be a little pushy, it might be a little upfront, but I think it works because you're giving them, hey, can I send it here or can I send it on LinkedIn? You're not asking, can I send it in the first place? You know what I mean? So sometimes if people are just going through their inboxes quickly, if you take away the option of asking them if they want the thing and say, I'm sending the thing, but where can I send it? Super small little psychology thing that might get people to convert more and just say, yeah, sure, toss it my way. In this instance, I didn't even have to send anything over because Juan just responded and just got on a call right away, which is obviously the ideal scenario. Doesn't always happen, but it can work. So try this and instead of saying, "Hey, can I send it? Where can I send it?" Like I'm going to like it's like I'm going to send this to you. You know what I mean? Super small, random example, but I think it works. So the next one is for a SaaS platform for e-commerce brands. Now this is probably the most cookie cutter example, and I'll get into why I actually don't like this. I go, "Hello, Braxton. If we can save you 12 plus hours every week and 30% off your operations costs, like we're doing for Apricot and Colatry, would you have any interest in a 2-week free trial and a personalized? I want to see how our platform can help you and your team have a great day. Client name, company." He goes, interested. So this example is interesting because I don't like this. I don't like this at all. There's plenty of things that look wrong and kind of get off a weird impression. So this is kind of a yeah, so I talk about it here. Would you have any interest in a 2-week free trial and a personalized demo to see how our platform could help you and your team? It just sounds weird. It just sounds weird. I don't like it. I think I tried to use the 2-week free trial as a typical risk reversal and offer some personalized demo to try and incentivize them to get on a call. But like obviously it's a personalized demo. Like what else? You know what I mean? I don't like this. But this sort of template here, I got this from Nick Abraham, I believe it was. This is pretty, you can run something like this across almost all of your campaigns where you go, like, yes, it's the hypothetical kind of thing, but if you could say, if we could offer social proof, um, and then you reverse the risk right here. Those three things: offer, social proof, risk reversal. That's pretty like the cookie cutter template for cold email. I don't love it, but it worked. It worked. So that's just something that you can kind of use. You can't argue with proof. Now this one is kind of interesting. Hey Frank, we're helping some of the SaaS companies like Client and Client at 20% in 99 days using our asset base selling methods without hiring new SDRs. To show you it works, I've already written some scripts for blank that you can use right away, no strings attached. Can I send them here? Best, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. I appreciate the approach. Yes, send them here. Let's see what you got. Winky face. Thanks, Frank. So I actually just added this test to split test, and I love this one. I love this one. This is kind of an example of your typical Hormozy no-brainer offer, kind of making it stupid this person would say no, right? So there's an example. This is an example of a popular idea going around the lead gen space recently, known as a low-cost front-end offer. Now, what this basically means is this, and I'm gonna make an entire video explaining this in a different sense, kind of going more in depth. But it means this, right? So, hey person, I'm talking to. I think you might be interested in my service of XYZ. But before I offer you that, I want to do something first to show you that I'm actually good at what I do and that what I do can actually be valuable to your company. So can I send you this super small thing that's a small part of my service to you, and you don't have to do anything? So a low-cost front-end offer is supposed to require quite literally about 1% of effort from the lead in exchange of value. Notice how I said 1% and not zero, because if you do something that requires 0% effort from the lead, from whatever, you're going to run into a lot of low intent people just looking for handouts, and they're going to take it and run. So you kind of want as little intent as you can. And I'm going to make a video going over low-cost front-end offers, kind of what they are, how to use them, but that'll be in a different video. But that's what we utilized here. So for my lead gen offer, right, to kind of give a better example of this, sending them a free version of scripts personalized to their company is an example of this. It's a small aspect of what, our entire done for you service encapsulates, right? We write your scripts, we set up your emails, we scrape the list, we have follow-ups and automations. It's you take one piece of that and you offer them that before you offer them the whole spectrum of what you do. Hopefully that makes sense. Now you must make sure what you're actually doing is valuable. I hate saying value because it's so cringe nowadays and it's so watered down. But think of it, I forget who said this, but they define value as something you give for free that others should actually pay money for, and that's probably a pretty good explanation of what value actually is, right? So low cost front end offer is a great way to break down to break your way into an organization with goodwill, right? And to show off you're actually good, typo right here, at what you're selling by giving small pieces of the pie before you give them the entire pie itself. Let's move on. So this is for a SaaS platform for sales leaders kind of thing. And I included this one because the lead thought that our outbound was pretty good. So they responded, sure, Kate, great email. Curious to see what you cooked up. So we say this, we go, hey, John, we helped NASA, Royal Caribbean, and US Bank sales department close 30% more deals in their presentation last year using our AI presentation deck software. It's sort of like a PowerPoint and ChatGPT came together to help you sell easier. I made a doc for you going over exactly how you can use the system and how we can help. Mind if I send it over? So I don't know about you, but I think it's probably good when the lead tells you that your email is good. Now, if you're operating in the SaaS space, in the software space, you can probably be a lot more creative with your angles than you think, especially if you leverage the software that you're trying to sell into your email to show it off. So again, that kind of ties into this low-cost front-end offer thing I was talking about. Let's kind of dive into it, right? So let's take a look at line 3 of our email, right? So I say, that typo again. It's sort of like if PowerPoint and ChatGPT came together to help you sell easier. Now, why does a line like this work? The number one thing that we're doing here is we're playing with familiar things in our copy, right? So odds are people know what PowerPoint is. In fact, they do because we scrape for users who are using PowerPoint. And number two, odds are they know what ChatGPT is. So by combining these two things to describe our product, we can kind of get a vision in their mind of what this might look for this prospect, right? So they create something in their mind themselves because they know what these two things are. They know what PowerPoint is, they know what ChatGPT is. So they can sort of imagine, if these two things came together in this plot, that's what these guys do. Playing on familiarity, especially in software, is a really good thing that you can do to get people to understand your product and see the value of it. If I came in, I think I talked about it here, is about dumbing down your product, right? So if I came in and I said this, we're an enterprise level SaaS platform for sales leaders to optimize their presentations to increase conversions. Great, dude. That sounds like a whole bunch of fluff to me. I can't understand what the hell you actually do. But if I say we're basically like if PowerPoint and ChatGPT had a baby to help you close more deals. Okay, cool. I think I can kind of imagine that of what that would look like for me and my company, right? Um, Taking this idea combined with a bit of personalization, combined with a strong low cost front end offer, is us showing off our expertise. This makes for a really concise, strong email. This last one I just thought was funny, so I had to show you guys this. Here's my copy, and I wrote this like literally like a few days ago. I go, "Hi, name. When I was watching the solar eclipse the other day, it reminded me of sales pipelines for a lot of SaaS companies like yours. Dark, scary, and a bit colder than expected. We help SDRs and sales teams shine a light on their outbound using unique emails and warm dials to book you 20 plus demos in under 90 days, blah, blah, blah. Can I share more info on how we can help you outshine your competition?" And they said, great subject line. They don't even talk about my email. Send over a Calendly link. So this one doesn't need much of an analysis, but I will say this. Always do your best to be creative as possible. There are no rules in writing copy for outbound, right? Like I know we always get caught up in thinking that we have to follow frameworks and that there's a lot of stuff that we have to follow, but I think being have at least one angle in a campaign like this, that's just like it almost sounds stupid, but it's just really creative. And I'm still getting my point across. And I'm tying in a current event, these solar eclipse, and I'm connecting it to what I do and how I can help, right? So use current events, use news, use anything you can to make something fun for the person to open. You have to remember these people are getting a lot of emails. If you can make them remember yours out of 50 that they read, like if they can come back and like, oh, that was the kid that wrote me about the solar eclipse and then pitches off, or that was kind of creative. That's all you're trying to do, right? So to conclude, 5 real emails from our Smart Lead account, just screenshots. So here's some take-home messages that I want you to leave with that might be able to help, right? So number one, make what you do as clear as humanly possible. I'm talking fifth grade writing level. If PowerPoint and ChatGPT had a baby, that's what our product is. Okay, cool. I think I can understand that, right? As overvalued as it is, providing value, real value, will probably do more good than harm. So it never hurts to give people cool shit that your company does that can actually help them. If you're in software, use your service or your software to your example in the form of low cost front end offers. People will always trust somebody who shows that they know their stuff, right? So that's taking one piece of the pie and giving it to them rather than trying to sell them the whole bakery itself. And be creative, man. Be creative. Have some fun. There are no rules to this. You can make your script however you want. It's always good to be remembered. If you want scripts like this customized for you and your business to generate 20 buzz demos in under 90 days on a performance basis, you can go right here. And if you want to learn how to follow up with prospects properly, so you don't feel like that annoying mosquito in your ear just buzzing around and shit, watch this video right here. That's all I got. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.